So the topic of this video today is be assertive. It's just those two words, be assertive. And those two words have such a heavy meaning. And I'm going to get into why I say be assertive. And this doesn't pertain to one particular thing in life. It actually is every single thing that you do in life. Everything you do, you want to be assertive when you do it. Or things will never come your way. You're never going to get your way by being passive. You're never going to get the things you want in life by being passive. You have to be assertive. So let's get into the different ways to be assertive and what I mean when I say that it does relate to every single thing that you do in life. So the reason how I came up with this topic was I was sitting there at work thinking about, hey, like when I'm making sales, I'm really assertive. Like what separates me from other people that maybe aren't getting sales, aren't getting as many sales, and why am I getting so many sales every week? I'm just like, I think the main thing is just me being assertive. So when I start my presentation on what I'm selling, I'm going in and I'm basically letting the clients know like, hey, I'm in control here. I'm the one that's going to dictate how this goes. And you're going to listen to me. You're going to follow along and then you're going to buy. You're going to buy from me. So I'm the one that's dominant there. I'm being assertive. I'm showing that I know what I'm talking about. I understand what I'm selling and that I am going to sell you one way or another, because I know that what I'm selling is going to help you. So all I have to do is show you how that's going to help you in your life. And you only do that by being assertive. If I would just go in and let the client run over me, let them dictate the terms of how the presentation is going to go, how the meeting is going to go, I'm basically in the I'm not in the driver's seat. I'm in the passenger seat. They're in the driver's seat. So then they're basically getting into my frame, and then the sale's gone. They no longer respect you as a person. They don't respect you or what you have to say. They don't believe in what you're selling. So they don't see the value in it because you let them run over you. And if you go in there with anything, when you give people an easy choice, an easy way out, they're always going to take it. It's just human nature. That's why you have to be assertive. Like, hey, you're going to take this opportunity and I'm going to show you why you need it. You have to go in and let people know that no matter what, I'm going to sell that. So, and this is just the sales aspect of being assertive. I'll get into other things after this, but I was just sitting there thinking about that. And I'm just like, what is the main thing that separates me from other people? And why am I getting so many sales recently? And the thing is that's the only conclusion that I come to. It comes down to being assertive. Know what you want to get. You have to know what you want to do, and it all comes down to that. And then as I was thinking of that, how that does help out in sales, which is one of the key factors that you have to have if you're going to be in sales, I was also thinking about this doesn't just pertain to sales. This relates to every single thing that you do in life. So if you're not assertive with anything, if you're passive, that stuff's never going to come to you. You want to be somewhere in life. You have a goal. You think you're just going to get it by sitting back and chilling, letting somebody else get ahead of you and take that position that you wanted? No, you have to know what you want, specifically write out your goals, write out what you want to get, and then you have to go after it. And you have to compete. Other people are trying to take your spot. You have to know that every single day they're coming for your spot and you're competing every day. When you have that mindset, it's like, you have no choice but to go and get it. So you have to assert yourself. Whatever you're doing, you have to attack it 100%. You can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out, half-assing everything. You have to go 100% all in if you want to accomplish anything. It's just funny that so many of the topics that I talk about, so many of the lessons that I'm giving to you guys on here, they relate to many things in life. It's not just about making money. It's not just about living the life you want to. It's just these things relate to every single thing that you do. And I'm giving you lessons that you can use in all aspects of your life. So be assertive in anything you do. You have to go out and you have to take what you want. You can't just sit back and let somebody else, you can't just sit back and hope that it comes to you or somebody else will go and take what's yours. Like what's yours is already sitting out there. And most of the people are too lazy to get up and do anything about it. They're stuck in their ways. They're just not assertive. Most people are scared. They're like weak. They're not dominant at all. Most people are just trying to avoid all types of conflicts, avoid everything in life. And that's why the majority of people are just basic, like average people that no one really will remember in history, in time. They haven't done anything. You have to assert what you want, your dominance, and you have to go after it. That's the only way people are going to remember you. That's the only way you're going to stick out in front of the competition, is when you go and get something. Because what I'm telling you now is that, like I said, the majority of other people, they're not going to go and get it the way you are. So when you're assertive, that it's basically a wide open ocean. You have your pick of the litter. Like, you get to do what you want to in life. You get to dictate the terms. Those two words, be assertive. Those two words, be assertive, it just means so much. You have to put these type of things into perspective and just realize that everything's a game. Life is a game, and you have to figure out how you're going to win. You have to figure out what you're going to do to win. And you have to study what everybody else is doing and realize that what they're doing is not what's going to help you win. You have to do what they're not doing. You have to put yourself above them, go above and beyond, and you will get to where you want to be in life. And that's pretty much the whole point of this video. It just popped up in my head. I'm like, I got to make a quick video about this. Be assertive. It just means so much to me. So I hope somebody found value in this video, and just remember to be assertive.